Students, welcome in our geography video. Geography Standard 8. Standard 8. Lesson number 4. Structure of ocean floor. We already started to this topic. Yes or no? Yes. Tell me, student, what is called ocean floor? What is called ocean floor? Land submerged below oceanic water is called the ocean floor. Okay. Very nice. Now we started to our next point in it. Our first point is Continental Shelf. The land near the coast and submerged under the sea is called Continental Shelf. The land near the coast and submerged under the sea is called Continental Shelf. This is the shallowest part of the ocean bed. Shallowest means shallow means not deep. Continental Shelf is the shallowest part of the ocean bed, means it is not deep. Are you understood? Okay. It is also called submerged coastline. It is also called submerged coastline. Its slope is gentle. Continental shelf slope is gentle. The extent of the continental shelf is not uniform everywhere. The extent of the continental shelf is not uniform everywhere. It is narrow along the coasts of some continents, while it is broad for hundreds of kilometers at others. The extent of the continental shelf is not uniform everywhere. It is narrow along the coasts of some continents, while it is broad for hundreds of kilometers at others. Its depth is up to 200 meters below the sea level. It is depth means they include to us its depth is up to 200 meters below the sea level. We already learned about sea level. Yes or no? Yes. The average level of the sea used for measuring the height of places on land. Okay, sea level is the base level for measuring elevation and depth on earth. Okay, next, the continental shelf is very important from the point of view of humans. The continental shelf is very important from the points of view of humans. Extensive fishing grounds are found in the continental shelf. Okay, extensive fishing grounds are found in the continental shelf. As this part is shallow, the sunlight reaches its bed. Means this part is not deep. That's why the sunlight reaches its bed. Algae. Please see this picture. Algae. What is the meaning of the algae? You know about it? Algae. It is very simple plants that grow mainly in water. Algae are a diverse group of aquatic organisms that have the ability to conduct photosynthesis. Okay. Next, algae, plankton. Plankton means it is the very small forms of plants and animal life that lives in seas or lakes or rivers, etc. You understood? Okay. This is food for fish. This is food for fish. Natural gas, mineral oil, and various minerals can be obtained by mining the continental shelf. Natural gas, mineral oil, and various minerals can be obtained by mining the continental shelf. For example, Mumbai High, located on the continental shelf of the Arabian Sea. It is the source from where we obtain mineral oil and natural gas. See this example, Mumbai High, located on the continental shelf of the Arabian Sea. It is the source from where we obtain mineral oil and natural gas. So all of you understood that point about continental shelf? Okay. Now next point. What is the next point? Continental slope. We already learned its definition in our last session, but again I repeat it for your understanding. Okay. After the extent of continental shelf is over, the slope of the seabed becomes steeper. This is called continental slope. I again repeat it. After the extent of continental shelf is over, the slope of the seabed becomes steeper. This is called continental slope. The depth of the slope is from 200 meters to 3600 meters. The depth of the slope is from 200 meters to 3600 meters. In some places it is more. Are you understood? But in some places it is more. Okay. The continental slope is narrow. The lower boundary of continental slope is considered to be the boundary of continents. Okay. Are you understood this point about a continental slope? Okay. Now next point. What is our next point? Our next point is abyssal plains. See that picture? Okay. Abyssal plains. Beyond the continental slope lie the abyssal plains, which are the flat part of the seabed. The abyssal plains consists of various submerged landforms like hills, plateaus, etc. Are you understood that point? Is that clear? Okay. Now our next point. Next slide. Mountain ranges and plateaus. Mountain ranges and plateaus. We already learned about mountain and also plateaus. Yes or no? Okay. The hills and mountains found on the ocean bed are called submersed hills and mountains. I again repeat it. The hills and mountains found on the ocean bed are called submerged hills and mountains. There are many submerged mountain ranges on the ocean floor. Are you understood? Okay. These hills are hundreds of kilometers wide and thousands of kilometers long. Already I taught you. Okay. Peaks of some of the submerged hills come above the sea level. They are visible to us as the marine islands. Next, here I want to show you one world map picture. Please observe to it and see red color. Red color letters. What is it? Iceland. Iceland in the Atlantic Ocean. You can see their ocean. Atlantic Ocean. Okay. Iceland in the Atlantic Ocean. Andaman and Nicobar. Andaman and Nicobar Island in the Bay of Bengal are examples. Okay. This picture I took from Google Map. You can also help of that Google Map. Okay. If you want to search any spot, any place, you can also take help of Google Map. Okay. So come to the point. Iceland in the Atlantic Ocean and Andaman and Nicobar Island in the Bay of Bengal are example. Okay. Last passage. The summits of some marine island Islands are flat and extensive. The summits of submarine islands are flat and extensive. They are called oceanic or submarine plateaus. Okay, please underline to there. For instance, Chagos plateaus in the Indian Ocean. See, the summits of submarine islands are flat and extensive. They are called oceanic or submarine plateaus. For instance, Chagos plateaus in the Indian Ocean. So here, now we take rest. Okay. Other remaining part of this lesson we learn to our next period. Okay. Thank you. If you like to my channel, please subscribe to it. Thank you.